Mandy Kalinskis always enjoys a good laugh, which is one of the reasons why she joined the Kindling in her freshman year. The Kindling is the student humor magazine on campus. Kalinskis became editor-in-chief of the magazine in her junior year, and faculty advisor Lisa Long says Mandy's been a great leader the past 2 years.
What I see again as a strength is working with people, motivating people to get their pieces in on time, to keep them on task. One of the things that I really like about how I've seen her develop is the way that she's not only become a stronger writer herself, but also helped other students become stronger.
Kalinskis is a graduating senior who majored in English and French and minored in theater at North Central. She says as a freshman English major, classmates and professors assumed she wanted to teach, but that wasn't the case for her. Now she says she's more open to the idea of teaching thanks to her activities in college.
As I've been leading the Kindling, as I've been doing presentations in class, as I've been precepting, I'm like, this is kind of fun teaching people stuff and, them learning and being all excited and, laughing as you're teaching them stuff. And that's something I never ever anticipated ever wanting to doing, because the thought of, grading papers and dealing with kids made me sick. So the fact that I actually want to do that now is kind of crazy.
One student who's learned from Kalinskis is Celeste Pilley. Pilley will take the lead as editor-in-chief of the Kindling next year.
She does a lot of the writing and editing stuff, but she's also really a whiz at the layout and computer stuff, which starting out was not me at all. I knew nothing about InDesign or Photoshop, and I've learned a lot of that stuff from her, which I know will really help me.
Mandy used her interest in reading and writing for a different department this term. She compiled pieces of literary work and wrote some of her own to create the play Women and Madness.
It was just, picking these different pieces from things I've read, asking my actors who auditioned for me if they had anything they wanted to do. I made them pick pieces themselves for the auditions, and a lot of their stuff that they auditioned for me with actually went into the show because it was just that good. So it was just kind of, pick and choose, and it's a study, really, of women in madness. Like, what are things that can drive them mad?
Kalinskis also directed the play.
There was some laughter in the audience, kind of nervous laughter, I think, because there was, especially the protagonist in Yellow Wallpaper is deeply unsettling and unsettled, but the way it was portrayed, and Mandy, as the director, would have had a key voice in how the actress portrayed that character, was just unforgettable. I will never forget it, actually, ever.
And few will forget Mandy. I'm Michelle Corliss for North Central College.